Wait, why is it so soon? Why is it so fast? Barely 24 hours when Inec chairman actually resigned and dropped the baton to another acting Inec chairman. Why is it so soon that they just arrest him all of a sudden? Come and see the drama they actually put in place in his house. Why is it so soon? What's going on here? How many of you remember this man, Mr. Go to Court? If you are not okay with the electoral results, go and pursue your case in court. Now, Mr. Go to Court, the court have finally given an order that they should go and pick him up in his house. Come and see the drama that actually erupted few hours ago. That those happened between the security operative and Mama Yakubu in his residence. I will play the full video. In this very video, you will see things the way it goes. I would like you to stay connected to the end of this video. The end is already coming to these people. You can share the video, just endeavor to share it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let it go viral, and if you can share it, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just do what to click the red subscription button appearing in your video screen, and as you're clicking it, do what to click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you know. You know, drama erupted in 2023 and a lot of Nigerians shed tears, including myself. Because the hope of Nigerians, the life of Nigerians were actually placed in the hand of Mama Yakubu, Inec chairman. You know, now it's not an S Inec chairman, it's not more the acting Inec chairman again. He had been dumped to be an S. You know, drama erupted in 2023 and a lot of people actually put their vote for a particular candidate of Labour Party, and as the matter remains, Inec chairman came out and announced someone else as the winner of the election, and everyone was fast asleep as at 4 a.m. at midnight. That was the bone of contention, you know, and Ade says that it is midnight that they do evil and all of that. All those witches and wizards, it is midnight that they do evil. So Mama Yakubu did this evil as at 4 a.m. at midnight when he announced Tinubu Bulaba as the president of Nigeria. That was actually what happened, and a lot of Nigerians were actually angry. They made an uproar. They said they wanted to storm Inec office and all of that, but Obi said they should not do it. Everybody chill, calm down. Obi said they will pursue the case in court because Inec chairman Mama Yakubu came out after announcing that result. He said, go to court if you are not okay with the electoral result, because they already know who are in the judiciary already. This man already knows. Now, a lot of Nigerians, their hope to actually run out from this APC administration and all of that was put in dustbin and all of that. And a lot of Nigerians have been enduring a whole lot of pain and suffering since the regime of APC Buhari to Tinubu till now. So Inec chairman have been the one that put them in all this mess. Now, come and see the drama that erupted a few hours ago. We're even thinking that after Inec chairman resigned and all of that, that they will still give him small breathing space to breathe. But they did not give this man a breathing space. They already boss him. Come and see things the way they happen. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video as you're watching it, just endeavor to share it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let's go viral. Share it to groups. Share it to a lot of people. Let a lot of Nigerians get to know what is happening in their country. Let a lot of Nigerians get to know that karma is already speaking of. Let a lot of Nigerians get to know that Tinubu have finished using one of his boy and is already dumping the boy. Come and see things the way it goes. If you can't share it, just like the video. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Nobody ever expected that Inec chairman Mama Yakubu can actually be treated this way. Nobody believes in 2023 that this man can be treated the way he was actually treated under the administration of Tinubu, because he did everything possible to actually give the winning to the winning party, which is the APC and all of that. He gave it to them, and a lot of Nigerians were actually in tears, and this man did as if he did not even see the tears of Nigerians. He did as if he did not even see the pains of these people, the people that their taxpayer money was given to you more than 200 million to actually conduct election for, and you came out all of a sudden, you said a glitch took place, and after the glitch took place, they ask you what kind of glitch took place in course of the election. The glitch that took place that only affected the presidential election result and did not affect the senatorial result and all of that. It's only the presidential election result that it affected. What kind of glitch is that? Is it a machine glitch, or is it just a human glitch? What's going on? This man refused to explain to Nigerians. He was shielded by the Tinubu's government. He never explained to Nigerians the kind of glitch after Nigerians gave him over 200 billion to conduct the election. He did as if he owes them no apology or no explanation. But what happened to him few years ago was actually mind-blowing. Come and see the way they actually boss him off. Come and see the way they disgrace him few years ago. Let me play the full video. Don't let me waste your time. Let me play the full video. Come and see the drama that actually erupted. First of all, hear what Mama Yakubu said, his last word in his office that caused the trouble that actually happened few years ago, that did not even make it up to 24 hours before they boss him. Come and see what he said few years ago. Stay connected. If you can share the video, share it. If you can share it, just like it. I'll come back again.
Which started 7 weeks ago. Since then, the Commission has been publishing weekly figures of the exercise with detailed breakdown by states of the Federation, gender, age, occupation, and disability. The last figures published yesterday show that 6.8 million Nigerians commenced their registration online, that is the pre-registration option, while 1.2 million citizens completed the process through the physical or in-person option. The exercise will continue until August 2026, when it will be suspended not later than 90 days before the date fixed for the general election as provided by law. As we are aware, there are a number of forthcoming elections. The preparations for some of them are either at advanced or concluding stages. The Anambra State Governorship election is holding next month, followed by the area council election in the Federal Capital Territory in February 2026, the Ekiti State Governorship election in June 2026, and the Osun Governorship election in August 2026. In addition to these off-cycle elections, we have already commenced preparations for some of the major activities for the 2027 general election, while awaiting the enactment of a new electoral act. The bill is currently before the National Assembly. It is expected that electoral reforms contained in the new act will necessitate further review of our regulations and guidelines, as well as the manuals for elections. Beyond these reviews, the Commission needs to further clean up the voters' register, review the locations of some of the polling units, and allotment of voters to them. The management of party primaries is another major area of activity. You may recall that for the last general election in 2023, the Commission processed the nomination of over 20,000 candidates. Furthermore, election logistics involving the procurement, production, and transportation of huge quantities of materials by road, by air, and by sea are monumental undertaking. So too is the recruitment and training of election officials, voter education, and engagement with stakeholders. The prevailing insecurity and natural emergencies such as floods in some parts of the country have dislocated many citizens who must be given the opportunity to exercise their franchise. Doing so may require a review of our existing framework for voting by internally displaced persons. Over the years, we achieved a lot in responding to challenges and monitoring or introducing many innovations. We have consolidated the biometric register of voters and replaced many of our manual processes with digital platforms and applications. These include the nomination of candidates, submission of polling and collation agents by political parties, accreditation of national and international observers and the media for elections, voter accreditation and result management. In addition, with the support of development partners, we have introduced various technologies to improve diverse aspects of election management, such as the easy location of election facilities, management of collation and returning officers, virtual training of electoral staff, management of political parties' finances and audits, as well as the overall monitoring of elections using our Election Monitoring and Support Center, the EMSC. Indeed, we have made tremendous progress, but a lot more needs to be done. Accordingly, and knowing the enormity of the challenges ahead, having been privileged to serve the Commission for 10 years, with only a few more weeks to serve, I have taken a decision and conveyed same as provided by Section 306, subsections 1 and 2 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended. In the interim, I am handing over to one of the most senior national commissioners by date of appointment. Following consultation with other national commissioners, Mrs. May Agbamuchembu will serve in acting capacity pending the appointment of a substantive chairman of the commission. I hope that this will afford the appointing authorities adequate time to appoint a new chairman. It will also enable the new chairman to quickly settle down to the task of conducting elections and electoral activities in Africa's most demographically and logistically complex environment. I want to express my profound appreciation to members of the Commission and to our resident electoral commissioners for the excellent working relations we shared. Since 2015, I have worked with 24 national commissioners and 67 resident electoral commissioners. So also to the staff of the Commission. Those involved in elections or vastly knowledgeable about election management understand the conduct of elections and what it entails. I will forever cherish the support of successive secretaries and staff of the Commission nationwide. Together, we innovated and managed the Commission's enormous responsibilities, sometimes on the verge of breaking down. I also enjoyed tremendous support and goodwill from members of the National Assembly, particularly successive chairmen and members of the committees on electoral matters. So too, from political parties, the National Peace Committee under the chairmanship of our respected former head of state, General Abdulsalami Abubakar GCFR, friends from the civil society, the media, and the labor unions, particularly those responsible for electoral logistics by road and by sea. I must also appreciate the development partners for their support. The security agencies have been exceptional in securing the environment without which the conduct of elections will be impossible in some locations. I also thank my colleagues from the university system who played critical roles at the various stages of elections. I must also appreciate the National Youth Service Corps, the NYSC, without whose participation the management of election at polling unit level will be a nightmare. Young Nigerians serving in the NYSC are among the most educated and most patriotic and also most knowledgeable election officials I have worked with. I also thank my family for their patience and support throughout the last 10 years. Above all, I thank Nigerians for their comments as well as criticisms, which encourage rather than discouraged us to persevere. Today, we are presenting 2 books to the public. The first, entitled Election Management in Nigeria 2015 to 2025, is a compendium of all activities carried out in the last 10 years under my watch. The second book, entitled Innovations in Electoral Technology 2015 to 2025, more specifically dwells on the new technologies introduced by the Commission in the last 1 decade. The 2 publications are enclosed in your folders for this meeting and have already been uploaded to our website for public access. All that remains at this point is for me to pray that God may continue to bless our country and our democracy. It is now my pleasure to sign my official handing over notes and present the same to Mrs. May Agbamu to do the same. And thereafter, I will hand over the handing over notes. And from that point, I will take my exit. So this meeting is going to be chaired by the acting chairman of the commission, Mrs. May Agbamu. But since this is a meeting involving all our resident electoral commissioners, I would like to crave your indulgence to join me at the foyer for a farewell photograph. I thank you very much, and God bless you. Here we are.
Before we go down for the photograph, I would like to invite the acting
to hand over to you formally and officially as the acting chairman of Inec. Thank you. But beyond that,
members of the press and our guests here present, good afternoon. I would like to express my gratitude to God Almighty for His divine grace and to appreciate the Honorable former Chairman of Inec, Professor Mahmood Yakubu, for giving me the opportunity to serve as acting Chairman of Inec. I'm deeply humbled and honored. We assure you that the Commission will do our very best to maintain and uphold the standards you have set. We will continue from where you stopped. We acknowledge the significant contributions and achievements made by Professor Mahmood Yakubu during his tenure, in particular his hard work and dedication in serving our country meritoriously. We wish you God's guidance and blessings in your future endeavors. As you step down, we pray for greater success in whatever you set out to do. We are confident that history will judge you very well. I pledge to uphold the integrity of the Commission and work with utmost professionalism, dedication, and in unity with the Honorable Commissioners, the Recs, the Directors, all the staff of the country of Inec nationwide, and our stakeholders to ensure that we continue the success and growth of the Commission. Thank you so very much.
My colleagues and myself want to express our gratitude to you for your leadership and for the openness with which you have run this commission. Our collective prayer is that you move to bigger endeavor. I have always said this country is big, but it's also very small. So we don't know where we are going to meet. And we hope that when we meet again, it is to recollect these fond memories and move on. May Nigeria be a greater country than it is today.
To the Commission. I've had a unique opportunity to witness firsthand your exceptional, visionary leadership, your dedication, and your passion for our country, Nigeria. I've never seen one Nigerian who is built with so much for the country. Your in-depth knowledge of electoral matters, legal issues, amaze people. And most often people ask if you are a lawyer, because the way you handle legal matters, the way you come up with legal codes, people are usually amazed. So your leadership has not only transformed the commission, taking her to a higher notch. Your leadership has put this commission on a pedestal that has made all the electoral management bodies want to know what makes this commission tick. And even as we speak, we have the election management board of Ethiopia, a country in East Africa, right here with us, understudying what we do in this commission, all because of your innovation. Sir, you have personally touched my life. I have learned a lot through you, working closely with you. But I dare say, Mr. Chairman, sir, that as you take a bow out of the commission today, please reduce your energy of work. The way you work, sir, I wonder, people wonder, what does the chairman take that he works so tirelessly? The energy you put into the work, the sleepless nights to ensure that even the minute election, the smallest election goes free and smoothly. People out do not know what goes into election. Your tenure has been marked, sir, by significant reforms, innovations, and your relentless pursuit for excellence. Almost good is not good enough for the chairman. It has to be the best or more than. And these have impacted greatly on your staff and on us. So, the staff of the commission, I know, will fill my office starting from later today to ask questions. Will our salaries be paid before the 23rd of each month again? Will we be able to go for election observations across the globe again? Will we be able to get our medicals? Will we be able to get our staff buses on the road? These are questions that you have left me. But I know that with your guidance, even from outside the commission, we'll be able to find solutions. As you take your leave from the commission today, sir, we beg you, do not leave your children behind. Pray for us as we will have you in our prayers. The greatest prayer the commission staff will have for you, sir, is that God blesses you with good health. Good health and long life, because you have toiled, you have worked for your country. The country owes you a lot, sir. You were able to hold this country together when it seemed that the country was going to crumble. But people will not see that. You were able to make sure that the country did not plunge into crisis when it seemed that when crisis was looming. On behalf of the staff of this commission, sir, all the over 4,000 staff of the commission, both at the headquarters and all the 36 states and the FCT, I say thank you, sir. I do not allow any document leaving my table to your table without crossing the T's and looking at everything, because the chairman's eagle eye will spot any error. Thank you, sir, for your mentorship. Thank you for your excellent leadership. And for being an outstanding leader, mentor, and role model, will forever be grateful. Time will not permit us to say much, but I want to say on behalf of the directors of this commission, continue to inspire us from outside, continue to motivate us. When we read your speeches and all you have put together, I want to assure you, sir, that this staff will not let you down. The commission staff will continue to do what you have taught us to do, pursue from excellence.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You know, a lot of Nigerians in course of the 2023 election, they said they will not allow Peter Obi to go through the judiciary because they already know what is already prepared in the judiciary. These people already know. Do you remember that in course of the 2020 election, as Obi was going from tribunal to Supreme Court and all of that, going to court every day as if the court is his second apartment? Do you know that Tinubu never leave Aso Rock? Yes, I'm pulling it out again. Tinubu never leave Aso Rock. It was Wike and the likes of Bajabiamila and some other cabinet of Tinubu that were actually going to court on his behalf. You know, Ungulale and some other people, they were the one going to court for him. But Tinubu never stepped his feet to the court. Even they even issued a subpoena that Inec chairman should be presented in court, that he should present himself in court. Inec chairman refused to go to court. He refused to honor the court order. If I'm lying, date back to the 2023 election. Go and watch everything that actually happened, because Nigerians forget things so soon. Nigerians forget matters so soon. There are some of us that will never forget what happened. We document everything and we put it out there. Those are what we actually do. You know, Inec chairman was issued a subpoena based on the electoral result. I should come and explain one or two things as regards the election, the glitch that took place and all of that, that did not allow him to transmit the presidential election result, and he was able to transmit the senatorial result. Why is it that the glitch took place and affected only the presidential election result? They actually issued a subpoena for him to come and explain himself in court. They never allow him to go to court. They shielded him. They shielded him. The people in power shielded him. We know them. Those are the things that a lot of Nigerians were actually saying there. Now, as the matter remains now, the same Inec chairman, you can see the trailer that actually passed through between him and Tinubu. He never appeared in court. Tinubu too never appeared in court, but yet they beat Obi hands down in court because they already know that the judiciary is already in their pocket. Now, the same court that Inec chairman was telling them to go to court if you are not okay with the electoral result, go to court. That same court have issued the arrest of the Inec chairman. They said the IGP should pick him up ASAP. Now, a lot of drama have been taking place, and you know, a lot of people have been saying that Tinubu is trying to paint himself white. That's why he's trying to arrest the INEC chairman and all of that, just to ensure that people will think that the INEC is now a legitimate body, and you know, it's an independent organization, and the INEC is actually doing well and all of that, just to prepare their mind for the 2027 election. They said Tinubu knows what he's doing, that Tinubu is playing a new game again. Now, looking at the new INEC chairman that they are actually put in office, the acting INEC chairman now, they said the woman is actually an Igbo woman, and a lot of people are be jubilating, and some people came out to make it known to the general public that this is a new strategy from Tinubu. They said they be complaining that Igbo did not own any office in the Tinubu administration and all of that, but Tinubu gave an acting INEC chairman to an Igbo woman, and if peradventure the Igbo woman will become the next INEC chairman. They said the Igbos should not be jubilating, because that's a strategy from Tinubu so that the Igbos can come out to vote in 2027 election and they will know how to manipulate their vote allegedly. That's what a lot of people are actually saying. Now, I'd like us to drop a opinion in the comment section on this video regarding everything that was said in this video. Feel free, see your mind at the comment section on this video. Do you think Inec chairman will be brought to book? Because according to the records of Nigeria, there is no big personality that have actually occupied a public office that have been put in jail or prosecuted in this country before. But Yahoo boys are being thrown to jail every day, every time and every moment. But these people that are mafia in this country, the money that Inec chairman collected for the election, they never give the account of how they spend the money for the election, because the election we witnessed, the 2023 election, was a primary school election. Just like the election that they normally do in schools, that they want to pick a class captain in primary schools. Those are the elections, that's the kind of election we witnessed in 2023. So the 200 billion or thereabout that Nigerians gave to Inec chairman to conduct the election, and the money that the EU actually gave him and some other organizations, what did he use the money to do? Because according to him, glitch happened because of the election. There was a glitch, right? There was a glitch. Now, if you should collect all those kind of big amount of money, all those vigorous amount of money, is there supposed to be any glitch that you feel like you can't explain to Nigerians till now how it comes true? Now, a lot of people are saying that Inec chairman to be thrown to jail. Do you think he can be thrown to jail? Because no politician in Nigeria have ever been thrown to jail with all the money they be stealing and all the things the atrocities they be committing in the country. They never be thrown to jail. It's only the common man that have been thrown to jail 247. Now, drop a opinion in the comment section on this video. That's everything that was said in this video. As I'm gonna get another channel for you, share, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG Watch TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video, and bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious gossip plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG Watch TV. Pastor with the bar, where politician with the do pass himself. Why you waiting for church? All as LAJUPOG Watch TV.